guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this one I thought we could do some makeup together while I tell you guys a story. Now I already did my eyebrows off camera because there's just no way in hell I can do them and talk to you guys at the same time. Like I just won't be able to. Now for my eyebrows I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Deep Brown Pomade in the color Granite. Okay, that's what I used. And then I used my tried and trusted LA Girl Pro Concealer. Listen, I do not care what anyone says. LA Girl Pro Concealer is that girl. It's been that girl. It will forever be that girl. It works. It's affordable. I will use this till the end of time. Okay, I don't care how much money I get. I don't care how fancy I get. I'ma still use this because if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Okay, it works. Now my shade is Toast. I use the color Toast. Now for foundation today we are going to be using the Lancome Teint Ultra Wear, and I adore this one. Like I'm a shade 540C, which is I believe the darkest shade, but this foundation is the truth, you guys. I used to use the Fenty Beauty one, but as soon as I was put onto this, I'm like, baby, listen, it changed everything. Okay, so I use this now. I'm just gonna use like probably more like 2.5 if I'm to be honest, palm. And yeah, I have my mirror right here, you guys, so sorry if I look in that direction a bit. Now at first the foundation is gonna look like kind of orange a bit, you know, but it does it will like oxidize and then it will work. So don't be like too scared for me. That's just the way it looks at first, and I don't know why that is. Anyways, in this one I thought I could tell you how my Gucci bag was stolen in the bus. So my mom called like 39 psychics. Now to be fair, it wasn't stolen. Okay, I forgot it in the bus. I left it there. But this entire story started because I do not know how to drive, you guys. I do not know how to drive to save my life, like literally. So I drove past a red light. Now I saw that the light was yellow, to be honest, but I just thought like I would have some time to be able to get, you know, on the other side before it turned red. But unfortunately I wasn't that lucky. I was on my way to pick up my daughter from a sleepover, but to be honest I wasn't like in a rush. I wasn't in a hurry. The mother of the little girl had told me that, you know, I didn't have to rush, so I don't know why I did it. You know, it was just an impulse thing, and yeah, I ended up regretting it. Either way, it took like a couple of weeks, and I actually remember because this story happened like last year in December. I've been to Senegal, West Africa, which is where I'm originally from, on a holiday. And I remember my ex, which is the one I leave my keys with so that he can check out my letters while I'm away. You know, in Germany here, if you get like a letter in a brown envelope, then you're in trouble. So I remember my ex sending me a message on WhatsApp, if you know what that is, and he was like, girl, you're in trouble. Okay, but I wasn't stressed because I actually knew what it was. I remembered that, you know, I drove past a red light, so I knew that that's what it was. So I just told him, you know, no problem, you just open it. And you know, lo and behold, it was the letter from the government saying that not only I had to pay like 200 euros, but I also had to attend like a class where they will teach me, I guess, about driving safety again. So it is not like taking the driving test again, but it is kind of like taking the theory part of the driving test again. And it's in 4 sessions in 1 month. So every Monday you'll be there like for 2 hours, and you have to pay like $500. It's really crazy, but it is what it is. Since this was the second time I was driving past a red light, I had to attend that class. So that's how it's on my way there that I lost my bag, but I will get into that. Right now I'm just putting on some concealer. Now this one is from Fenty Beauty, and I will layer this with the LA Girl Pro Concealer because like I said, LA Girl Pro Concealer is that girl. But you know, I will show you guys that I'm just like kind of, you know, reducing the product because I don't want it to be too much, because like I said, I will layer it and use some more concealer because, you know, I just want like a little bit of a brighter under eye look. Now I don't want to look like a ghost, okay, but I do like a little bit of a brighter look. So I'm just like sponging it so that it isn't like too much, because yeah. And I'm going to apply this on my smile lines, as you can see right here, and under my lips, a little bit right here on my forehead, and obviously under my eyes. As y'all know, I have the deepest set it under eyes ever. I don't know why that is. I actually slept pretty well, but no matter how much I sleep, I just tend to have super deep under eye, probably because I have like very big eyes, or maybe it's genetical because my mother does also have like very deep under eyes. I don't know, you guys, and at this point I just don't care. I just accepted that this was my fate, you know, and it is what it is. It's okay, it's not too bad. Now I do not control my nose because I paid $9,500 not to have to do that, so I don't do that. Oh, where's my sponge? Sorry, you guys. Yeah, I should have cleaned it, but I was trying to keep it real, you guys. Like, shout out to me, because I could have cleaned my sponge, but I decided, you know what, I'm be real. This is the way it looks now, and it is what it is. Anyways, so I had called a million places in order to get like a spot to attend the seminar that I had to attend in order not to lose my driving license, and I finally found a spot. So a day when my mother came here to visit, I had to go to register, and I remember buying some, I wanted to get some plugins like on my way there. I love the, you know, the vanilla plugins. I just love like the scent it gives my house. I'm gonna use my powder brush because I am sweating. So yeah, so I went to like the Drogerie Mark, and I got the plugins, the vanilla plugins. And this is how this whole story happened, because now I had the second bag, right? I had my Gucci bag, and then I had like another bag where I had put in like the plugins, the vanilla smelling like plugins, right? So I get into the bus, I go there, I give them the like $500 euros really, because I live in Europe, you know, and I get back into the bus and come back home to, you know, my mother and my daughter. And once I get here, I remember not even realizing that my bag was gone, you guys. Like, I remember being here, I remember cooking like some pasta for my mom and my daughter. You know, I made them some creamy chicken pasta with parmesan. I remember we watched a Houston Dua concert. Like, shout out to you if you know who he is. Like, we had the best time, you know. And at some point I wanted to get something from my bag, so I'm like, wait a minute, let me take my purse and I'll be back. And you guys, I looked everywhere, and at first I wasn't stressed. I'm like, you know, sometimes I can't find it because, you know, I do live in a 100 square feet apartment. So, but as I'm looking and looking and looking and looking, and it's been like 10-15 minutes, I'm beginning to stress, okay, because I look in every potential spot that I usually put my purse in, and I couldn't find it. So I'm like, oh crap, okay. And you know, my mom is now a bit stressed out. She's looking, you know, with me too. We look everywhere and we don't find it. And then I start like to remember, like to go into my mind and start thinking, you know, can I even remember going into my home, like coming back home with the purse? And I can't, lo and behold. So I realized that I had left it in the bus, and I was so sad. And you guys, I was heartbroken, because this was like literally maybe 10 days before I filmed my bag collection, and that was like, oh, it still is my absolute favorite bag. So I was crying, I was very sad, I was very down, you know. And my mom was like, you know, sad, and my daughter was crying too, which, you know, was really horrible and made me actually stop crying. I remember my daughter came to me and was like, I'm so sorry, mommy. And I was like, why? For what? You know, because I had asked her before if she wanted to come with me to the seminar, and she said no, I'd rather stay home with grandma. And because of this, you know, she was like, oh, had I come with you, you would, perhaps you wouldn't have lost the bag. And you guys, when I tell you, there was like a cold shower to me. It legit was like a cold shower to me. You know, I stopped crying immediately, because one thing we're not gonna do is have my baby girl feel guilty for, you know, something she didn't do. Like, that's just, we just don't roll like that, okay? So I just stopped crying. I remember going to my bathroom, passing some water on my face and being like, you know what, God, if this is your will, please let me have the bag back, and if it's not, please remove it from my heart, like take it out of my heart, so that, you know, I can, you know, take it easy, perhaps go back and repurchase it, and you don't feel no kind of way about that. Okay, so I decided just to go to bed. And you guys, like I told you, I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Concealer on top of the, you know, the Fenty Beauty foundation, because yeah, I just love this foundation, or concealer rather, so much, right? So like I said, I just decided to go to bed, but the crazy part was that as I was, you know, crying on my bed and stuff, I could hear my mom talking, right? And I'm like, hey, like, who is this woman talking to? You know, at first I thought like she was crying, but then I realized she's talking to someone, you know. So I was like, you know, let me listen a bit, you know, what is this woman saying? Who is she talking to? And she was actually talking to some psychics. She had called some psychics back home, and she was telling them, my daughter lost her bag in the bus, so can you tell me, what do you see? Can you see that she will get it back, or won't she get it back? Like, she's asking them what are like the, we call it saraha where I came from. These are like offerings that you make, that you do if you are trying to manifest something. Or they will tell you, you know, give some water to some kids, or some, you know, sugar, some milk, sometimes even a cow. So if you're trying to manifest a big thing, obviously, you know, like, and it's just this cultural belief that if you give to, you know, people who are less fortunate than you will be blessed in return. You will receive blessings in return, right? So my mom is calling, asking them, you know, what should we give out to get it back? And she didn't call one, you guys, like, she called like a lot of these folks, probably not 39, but, you know, probably like 5, like a lot of them, you know. She's calling them, asking them, you know, and, you know, they all say, in their defense though, they all say that we'll find the bag back. Now, I don't know if it's the power of positivity or something, but they all say the same thing. They all say, you know, she will get the bag back, right? So that's in their defense. Okay, so anyways, I just go to bed. I'm like, this woman is crazy, you know. I just go to bed, and the next morning I woke up and I called like the lost and found office, you know, and lo and behold, as soon as I called them, you know, they were like, oh my God, like, you are so lucky, like the purse just came in, like right this second, right this minute, it just came in. So I was so excited, you know. My mom and my daughter, who usually like sleep like so long, were up so early too. So I took an Uber, I went and got the purse, you know. Now I have to say, there was a couple of hundred, you know, euros in it that were not in it. Now, to whomever stole that, I just want to say, like, is you a thief or ain't you a thief? Because I don't understand, it don't be making sense. Because if you is a thief, then why did you take the purse, which is worth more than the, you know, the couple of $100 that were in it? And if you ain't a thief, then why you stole my money? Like, it don't be making sense. I mean, I'm grateful that I got, you know, my purse back, but it just didn't make sense how, like, the person didn't take the purse, but took the money. What I think happened is because there is like a camera in the bus, like there are cameras. I think somebody found it, and then like perhaps were too afraid to steal it, or perhaps they also thought it was a fake one. So they gave it to the bus driver. Now, I have no proof of this, allegedly, right? Perhaps the bus driver is the one who took the couple of $100 back, who feel like, hey, I deserve this, I earned this for giving back your purse. I don't know. And to be honest, at that moment, I was just glad and grateful that I got my purse back. You know, I was like, it's all right, you know. I mean, if I was to repurchase the purse, I think it cost like more than 3K now. So the couple of hundred they took were still, you know, a good loss if you compare it to having to repurchase the bag, right? Anyways, so, you know, I remember calling my best friend and my boyfriend at the time. I was just excited to get my purse back. I could film like my bag collection and include it in it, and not have to repurchase a brand new one. Like, that was just really, really nice. It was a very happy day for me, regardless of the fact that I lost couple $100 now. If you're wondering why I'm putting on makeup in my kitchen, it is because well, first of all, it's a living room / kitchen. Okay, girl, it ain't a kitchen. Okay, I know you're facing the kitchen part, but the other part, which is where I usually film, is the living room part where I have my couch and TV and stuff like that. And second of all, this lighting, as you can see, is the bomb.com. Okay, it's fire, you guys. Shout out to me because the quality of the videos is really improving. So yeah, that's why I'm doing that now. It's like, I guess that's how I lost and then found again my Gucci bag in the bus. I'm just gonna put like on some powder now. I think I did a okay job at blending, you know, my face. So I'm going to use the Chanel powder. Shout out to my best friend, who is the one who always sends me the Chanel powder. Like every time that is empty, she sends me a new one. This is already like the third one also that she's sending me. So shout out to her. Hey Anisu! Right, so I'm just gonna like, I don't really bake, so I just put a little bit of it like just under my eyes, just like to set the concealer, like I say, a very tiny bit. Let me show you guys the brush. As you guys can see, there's very little product on it. I just use it to like just help set the foundation. Now this is not a makeup tutorial, you guys. Like I wouldn't have that pretension. I'm not very good at makeup, so I wouldn't have the pretension to, actually let me rephrase that. I'm not very good at doing other people's faces. I'm very good at doing like my own makeup. I think I found out what really works for my own face, but I wouldn't like venture to do somebody else's makeup. I remember one time where I did my sister's makeup, bless her soul, and she was so gracious about it. Hey Betty Nana, but you know, it didn't come out like looking really nice, and it was like her baby's shower, or actually her baby's naming ceremony, so that wasn't like very good, you know. It didn't turn out being very nice, but you know, shout out to her because she was like so graceful about it. She didn't make me feel like any type of way as if I was a failure or something. Now, oh, I can't find, oh my god, I have to go and get my eyeshadow palette, you guys. I'll be back. So yeah, this is not a makeup tutorial in any way, shape or form, you know. I'm just showing you guys what the process looks like for me, you know, what works for me and for my face, and the products that work for me. I guess if you guys are my complexion, this can be helpful in terms of finding products. Now for eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Empowered palette. I love this palette. And for my crease, I'm going to be using the color Confident, which is this one. As y'all can see, I use this one a lot. You can see there's a hole because I use it all the time. I love it. It's a very like dark purple ish color. It's very pretty, very nice. So we are going to be using that on our crease. So yeah, just go in motion. Make sure you blend, and yeah, that's kind of like the vibe we're going for. A bit like a smoky vibe, I guess, you know, something like that. So yeah, we're just gonna do our other eye. And yeah, well, can you guys let me know like the type of, you know, videos you guys would like to see? Would you like to see like hauls, like what it is you guys would like to see? Are you guys interested in, you know, like vlogs, my day-to-day life, what it is I do, what it is I get, you know, up to? Or do you guys just prefer, you know, the personal development videos, you know, videos where I give life advice? Do you guys like story times? Like, I would really be interested in knowing what is the type of content that you guys want to watch, you guys want to see. I'm sorry you guys, I have to check on my mirror if both of my eyes are even. So if I look funny, that's what I'm doing. And they're like even-ish, you know, not quite even, but it's going to be good enough. You know, perfection is the enemy. And for my lid, I'm going to be using this color, which is the color Big Dreams. And I just love like the names on this palette, you guys. Like, it's giving givation givage, okay, because I definitely have big dreams for my life. So I really like how Huda uses those names. So we're just gonna go on our lid with it, and it's a super nice color. It's a bit like a dusty pink, so it's really nice. It's very like princessy, very idle, very girly. I really like it. So I'm just going to apply it right here. Like I said, you guys, I am not the best at doing like, you know, eyeshadow, especially. I'm really terrible at it. I guess the only thing I'm worse at than putting eyeshadow is contouring, which I don't do at all because I just don't know how to do it, to be honest. It doesn't matter how many makeup tutorial I watch about how to contour, I still end up having a super big dark line here. So I just give up on that, okay? So yeah, I'm not very good at doing it, but it does come up together, you know, like it does come together. Once I use like the eyeliner, it does kind of like, you know, come together. It does kind of like tie it together, and most people can't, you know, because most of the time my eyes are not like closed anyways, people can't see very clearly that I guess the eyeshadow is kind of poorly executed. At least I hope so. But yeah, I'm going to do that off camera though, because there is no way in hell I can do a wing liner like while talking to you guys. It's just something that is not gonna work. It just, yeah, it's just not gonna work. There's no way in hell I can do that, you know. But before we do that, as you can see, there's a little bit of the eyeshadow that is like right here. So what I usually do when I have like an excess of anything is use my foundation brush, you know, because it has like, you know, rest and residue of foundation. So usually it helps. So whenever I like do poorly at anything, I just use the foundation brush to kind of like correct myself. Unless if it's like eyeliner, if I make a mistake with my wing liner, I would just use a concealer, right? The LA Girl Pro concealer again, because the tip of it is so thin, as you guys can see. You know, the brush is like so thin. So when I mess up like doing my wing liner, I would just use it like this to clean, you know, the tip of the liner until it gets, you know, okay-ish enough. You guys, don't argue with me about this. Argue with your wig, because LA Girl Pro concealer is the ish, okay? Now I will be back once I've done my wing liner. I will use the Too Faced Cosmetic Better Than Sex eyeliner to do so. So I'm back, you guys, and as you can see, I did an okay job at it, I guess. To be honest, like my eyeliner in itself is on its last leg. Like, let me show you guys. It is on its last leg, so it makes it so hard to like, you know, some of the hairs are going like everywhere. So crazy. So it makes it really hard to, you know, do an okay job at doing my wing liner. I wanted to purchase one the other day, but I forgot. But anyways, we move either way. I think it still came out kind of like alright. Now for mascara, I'm going to be using the YSL one. Now I usually swear by the Better Than Sex mascara, and I still do. I really like that one, but this one is just as good, to be fair, probably even better, because the brush of the Better Than Sex mascara tend to like have a lot of product in it, you know, on the, I don't know how to say that, on the brush of the mascara in and out itself, which tend to like make the mascara kind of like, or the product kind of like clam to each other. And you know, so I think I prefer this one. You know, this one is really nice as well. It's a great dupe. Now I don't know if it's a dupe because I don't think it's more affordable than the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. As a matter of fact, it may be even more expensive, to be honest. So yeah, dupe is not the right word maybe, but it's a dupe in terms of like the results you would get, but it's not a dupe in you know, like as in it's not more affordable than the Better Than Sex mascara. I mean, but look at this, you guys. Like literally, like the only difference between the both sides of my eyes is mascara, nothing else. So it's worth investing in if you're looking for like a nice mascara. Now this side, the wing liner is not the same as on the other one. Am I the only one, you guys? Like I can never get my wing liners to look the exact same, which is super annoying. I mean, sometimes I luck out, probably like twice a year, and I feel like they look the exact same. But generally, I do feel like, you know, my wing liners are not. Oops, can you guys see this? I'm going to remove it with the foundation. Like I told you, it works. All you need to do is go like this. Ta-da! Voila! So you see, you guys, it's really helpful to have like to use the foundation brush for any type of oopsies that may happen while putting on makeup. So I'm just gonna do my lower lashes. This mascara truly is the truth, you guys. Like, get into it. I mean, look at this. You can't tell me this doesn't look absolutely phenomenal. Like, literally looking like falsies, like looking really nice. For my lips, I'm gonna go in with a MAC pencil. Now this pencil is on its last leg. Where is it? Like, there is not much left in it. That is if I can even find it, which right now I can't. So let's just go for blush first, and then we will try to to find it again. So as a blush, I'm using this one from MAC, which is the For Sure, like For Sure Ultra Dimension blush. Like, it's really nice. There is a lot of lighting here, so I'm not sure that you guys will be able to see, but I will try to show you guys, and hopefully you guys can read it. It's a super nice, like super duper nice blush. It's a bit like a blush slash highlighter, so it's really giving give age, like very nice. So I just use it like as a blush and highlighter, you know. So I don't use an actual highlighter. I just use this one like for both purposes. I do put some here as well as here and on my nose bridge as well. So let's just do the other side, and then hopefully we'll find my MAC pencil, which, where is it, you guys? Did y'all steal it? Like, you guys are such thieves. So yeah, I'm just like putting, you know, the rest of the product in other areas of my face that I want to highlight, for, you know, for them to be like a bit brighter once the light hits them. And yeah, let's look for this pencil, you guys. I hope we can find it. No, I can't seem to find it, so I don't know where it is, you guys. I may have to go and look for it elsewhere. I will be back. Found it, you guys. As you can see, it is really on its last leg, and that's why it was so hard to find. This is the MAC Chestnut. I think this is every dark skin, brown skin girls have heard of or own this pencil. Like, yeah, it's just a very good as a foundation if you're using a little bit of a lighter gloss. Like, it just ties it up And then I'm going to use a base before my gloss. Like I'm going to go for something like kind of pinkish, I guess. It does look a bit too pink at first. It is from Maybelline, so it's super affordable. Like I said, it does look a bit too, you know, light at first glance, but I will top it up with some gloss, and because of the pencil as well, it will come together. I won't use like too much, you know, just a bit. To yeah, that was probably a bit too much, but anyway, it will come together because of the gloss. It will come together. I'm going to use the gloss from Fenty Beauty, Hot Chocolate. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully it does like focus. So this is a really nice gloss. Actually, I may want to put a little more on the top. I know this is scary, you guys, but trust me, it will look good at the end, or in the end rather. So yeah, I'm going to top it up with Hot Chocolate from Fenty Beauty. This is a gorgeous color, you guys. Like, so beautiful. Like, look at this. Like, it's so nice. You could wear this gloss like alone, like by itself, literally, because that's just how pretty it is. Like a very, it's almost like a nude for dark skin and brown skin girls. Like very nice color, as y'all can see. Okay, it's really, now I'm a gloss girl, okay, like I do layer it on thick, okay. Voila. Okay, girls, then yeah, you guys, like this is my makeup routines, like the makeup that I usually put on before, you know, back when I used to film like sit down videos on my couch. I used to do this before. As you guys can see, the foundation have oxidized and it does match my skin tone perfectly. I hope that you guys like and enjoyed this look. Okay, if you want me to do so, I will name like every product that I use in the description bar or as a first comment, and I will also pin it if you guys are interested in, you know, purchasing any of these products. They work. And yeah, you guys, thanks for watching. Do not forget to give the videos a thumbs up. If you made it to this point of the video, like, you are the real MVP, because this video is mad long, like probably 20 something minutes. So you're my girl if you made it here. So yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of my makeup foundation routine, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel as well, and I will talk to you guys on Sunday 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye guys. Mwah.